How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I mercy ruled my opponent in my first ranked seasons game, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now this is the squad we're going to be using, the same type of squad I was using in the event when I went 15-0. Someone did pass me up. I'm in the number 2 spot in the world now in that brand new event, but we're going to go ahead and get into a game of ranked seasons. I matched up against an Xbox opponent, and before we get into the first game, I wanted to show you this quick clip because as this game was loading in, I was not really able to move my PCI, and you can see when this guy's throwing the pitch, it's coming from the left-handed side there. That's a cutter, 94. Check this next one out. This is going to be a 94 mile per hour slider that comes in like a fastball. I just tried to swing and hit it. I honestly have no idea how I made contact with that. But the game froze. Like, this is the very first at-bat of my ranked seasons career in MLB The Show 22. The game froze, and I guess the opponent quit out. I really don't know what happened. But that last game only lasted a couple minutes, and it wasn't even really a game. So we're going to hop into our first official game of ranked seasons right here, going up against another Xbox opponent. But this guy has a much better team. This should be a better game. I'm just hoping that I don't freeze again now that I froze in the very first one. But this opponent does have the prospect Jack Leiter on the mound. I've used him for one event game, and I thought he was pretty good. So I'm curious to see what it's going to be like facing him. But check out this play for Miguel Cabrera. This is the Cover Choice Pack Diamond Miguel Cabrera, and I think he's really good. I think that card plays really well. I like his swing. In years past, some Miguel Cabrera cards I did not do that well with, and others I tend to do pretty well, like the Milestone Miguel Cabrera from last year. I really like that card, and that MLB The Show 14 Cover Choice Pack Miguel Cabrera reminds me a lot of that Milestone card from last year without the juiced up contact and power. But anyway, here he is right here. Miguel Cabrera ripping a perfect base knock to get us going. We didn't get anything going in the first inning, so now is our chance. And I don't know if you can tell, but every time this opponent is throwing the ball in, he is not getting a good throw. So I'm wondering, is he using button accuracy? What type of settings is he using? I thought he was going to be able to make the grab on this play right here. He lets it drop. I got kind of caught in no man's land there with Miguel Cabrera from second to third. Now we have Randy Johnson up, trying to extend the inning. First at bat with Randy, and he kind of has an interesting swing there. He does have some contact and power attributes, and there it is. The opponent messes up the throw, and we're going to try and make him pay. We have Ken Griffey Jr. coming up next, and this card has been very good for me. Started off hitting like 500. I've been getting jammed a little bit with him, but there we go deep on the low fastball. And almost every single hit, or at least half of them, have been home runs from Griffey Jr. Here we have Fernando Tatis, and this card, I've been demolishing the ball with this guy. Batting over 600, I know it's just all-star difficulty. This might even be veteran difficulty because we're starting off in spring training, as everybody does. But I think it's at 400 points is when you kind of kick it up a little bit to all-star. I probably should have checked that, but honestly, the velocity is where I can kind of tell. It just seems like the ball's not really coming in with the same velo as it was in the event on All-Star. But anyway, we have a 5-0 lead. We were able to break the game open a little bit with a couple of extra opportunities. And now this opponent has a chance to respond. We get the strikeout to end the third inning there. Now we have Miguel Cabrera leading us off, bottom of the third. Another perfect, but this one's right to the second baseman. Launches it into the dugout, over the dugout. A couple of the guys in the dugout were kind of ducking for their life. But here we have Joe Mauer, line drive into the gap. This one's going to be off the wall. Thought it might have a chance to go out. And I'm considering putting in another $100 and trying to unlock that 96 overall Joe Mauer by collecting all 12 of those Cover Choice Pack Diamonds. I'm just not sure if it's worth it. I haven't hit that great with this 88 overall Joe Mauer. But in that last inning, he ripped a perfect off the wall. We were able to kind of expand the lead a little bit. We have 7-0 lead, and we need 3 more runs in the bottom of the 4th inning to solidify the mercy rule. We have plenty of game left if we're not able to do it. And we have the top of the lineup coming up. I think we start off with Harper. But we need this last out right here. Throws a fastball up and inside to Mookie Betts. I was challenging this opponent with a lead like this. I'm going to throw a lot of strikes, typically. Just depends on the type of player. But I had a feeling that this guy's kind of learning how to play the game based on some of those infield and outfield throws. If you take a look at it, you know, he's not making accurate throws, even throwing the ball back from the outfield just into the infield, hitting the cutoff guy. He's not able to make those accurate throws. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that. I know it's only the first game of ranked seasons, but he might be having some difficulty with the throw canceling button as well. But anyway, we have Chase Utley facing Kendall Graveman, and check this swing out. I don't even know how I hit this out, but that was probably the fastest swing I've ever seen in MLB The Show, really in any year. But I don't even know where that ball landed. Did you see it? Did it go out of the stadium? Did it hit the foul pole? I don't have the audio in my ear right now, so I do not know where that ball landed. But we do get the mercy rule, 10-0, and I really want to keep playing. I'm probably going to include a few miscellaneous clips because I'm extremely exhausted, right? I know I could just tell that my reaction time was not there. I've stayed up probably like 47 out of the last 48 hours. I only slept an hour last night. But take a look at this play. This opponent's trying to steal third base. I got a perfect throw, and then Miguel Cabrera kind of just froze up. I was moving the left stick that entire time, and he just was frozen. Luckily, I pressed the right R2 button, and he dove and made the tag out. I don't even know. I think I got a little lucky. But we're going to include some miscellaneous clips. I did include a few clips from these games, but they were the perfect swings, and I kind of clipped a few of those videos and put them together, put it on repeat, so you will see a lot of those perfect home runs kind of over and over again. Just kind of an idea that I got from you guys in the chat and in the comment section. So thank you guys. I'm always interested in checking out the comments. And a lot of you guys do have amazing ideas and things that you want to see. So if there's something specifically, let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up with just a few swings, miscellaneous clips from the event. I really like this Nick Castellanos card off the bench. I can tell what the developers were talking about in terms of how good this player actually is. Every single time I've gotten up with him, I've gotten on the board, and a few of those have been homers. But in this specific game of the event, I was down to my last 3 outs. And take a look at the first 2 outs of this inning. We line out to start it with Fernando Tatis. Just had to wait back just a little bit longer. Next at bat, we squared up a little bit better. Same result. Line drive right to the center fielder. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, I had an opportunity to score a couple runs in this one. If I lose because I lined out, it is what it is. This could be my first event loss. But we got some life here. We have the tying run on first, the game-winning run at the plate. We just need to smack a 2-run shot. Luckily, we extend the inning. That wasn't the greatest swing. Cutter on the outside corner. He ends up walking Mickey Mantle, and now we have Francisco Lindor ending the video with a walk-off grand slam to win it. Thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for this video. I'm College Lefty, and peace out.